What's up, you guys? I'm back with another video now, and today we are going to be checking out Bakugo versus Reze, My Hero Academia versus Chainsaw Man by Death Battle. So yeah, in the previous Death Battle reaction I did, I was so shocked that they're actually going to do this type of Death Battle that we asked for, and it was I'm honestly really excited to check this Death Battle out, because well, both of these characters are explosives, you know. Just they're honestly crazy. They can blow up stuff. They could, I don't know, but I'm thinking that in this Death Battle episode, where I'm guessing Reze is the only one who's gonna win this, right? Because I don't think Bakugo can take out or beat on a 1-on-1 like the most powerful devil in the Chainsaw Man. And I did watch the Reze arc. You guys can go ahead and watch it on my YouTube channel. And I do watch My Hero Academia. So yeah, I wonder how this Death Battle will go. So if you're new to the channel here, make sure you are subscribed. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out this video.
Well, look who's here.
Forgot I'm watching this earlier. I'm gonna have to sit all through this analyzation. All right, battles of the anime.
Reze,
yep.
The god of explosions
I'm hoping Reze can win this one.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Yep. I'm excited.
Wiz, there's nothing like the smell of napalm in the morning, the rush of the shockwave, the flash of combustion. I love it when stuff goes boom.
And no one knows that feeling better than Katsuki Bakugo.
When your name literally means powerful bomb, it's no wonder he was born with the quirk, Explosion. It lets Bakugo create humongous kabooms from his palms. I could only dream of having hands that red.
Quirks are genetic superpowers that most humans are born with. Bakugo inherited his quirk from his parents. Specifically, it was a combination of his father's combustible acid sweat and his mother's glycerin skin secretions.
Making Bakugo sweat.
His mother's hilarious.
Nitroglycerin.
I mean, I guess that's how he got his attitude from.
Yeah. The bigger the booms, his parents basically made.
I don't like Bakugo in the actual My Hero Academia anime.
Bakugo felt similarly, so much so that he started bullying his childhood friend who happened to be born without a quirk.
Yeah, okay, he's kind of a snot-nosed turd sometimes, but come on, Wiz, the kabooms!
He's a burden sometimes.
Quirks are a natural biological feature of a person's body. In the same way that we don't really think about walking or breathing, Bakugo's explosions became like any other limb, especially with his rigorous training.
Bakugo quickly picked up on how to use his explosions to obliterate anything in sight, block attacks, launch himself around, and quickly maneuver in midair at hypersonic speeds, which requires a ton of focus and on-the-fly calculations.
And despite getting this incredibly dangerous quirk when he was 4, he somehow never killed himself or anyone else that we know.
They're responsible.
Bakugo was truly a prodigy, destined for greatness.
And his only goal was to surpass Japan's numero uno superhero and
All
his
Might.
personal idol, All Might.
He's retired, and I guess, well, I'm guessing that dream slightly came true.
Absolute victory. No
Yeah.
problem for the main character.
Except Katsuki wasn't the protagonist that he thought he was. That would be Izuku Midoriya, the quirkless child Bakugo bullied. In truth, he was threatened by Izuku's tenacity despite being quirkless.
Really? That crybaby's the main character? Well, Bakugo's inferiority complex would
I don't
only get
know
worse
why
when
most
Deku
people
somehow landed
like to
a
make
quirk
fun
that was
of,
just as cool, and both were accepted to the same superhero
Izuku
high school,
Midoriya.
UA High.
There
I mean,
he
I
learned
do
to
make
be
fun of him a lot.
superhero and fully
Sometimes in
developed
the
his
when I watch
ultimate
the
moves.
My Hero Academia
Like flying
series.
through the sky faster than sound with turbo speed, blinding people with stun grenade, focusing his blasts into armor-piercing shots, or making a big-ass tornado.
I haven't watched
of
season
death.
8 yet, so
The
if they
howitzer impact
if there's
involved
anything I
Bakugo
don't know
spinning
in
himself midair with
this,
his
maybe I haven't watched
building up a
season 8.
tremendous amount of swirling
And I know there's only
oxygen,
11 episodes
and
in
then
season 8.
igniting it all for one hell of a boom.
He's pretty smart
Yeah,
when it comes to
kaboom.
strategizing mid-fight. He even developed new techniques for his quirk faster than Deku did.
UA High also aided Bakugo's development by preparing him with his iconic Grenadier bracers, gauntlets that allow him to store up his sweat, gross, for prolonged bouts. or to release all of it at once in a single massive blast.
He's also got his hero suit, which helps him sweat faster
Yeah.
in order to build up stronger attacks. Or the straight Panzer, these badass turrets mounted to his back that store his sweat as ammo. With all of that, it wasn't long before Bakugo made his hero debut, called the Bombshell Hero, Great Explosion Murder Gun,
Damn. Okay.
Dynamite. Hey, I dig it. The more colons, the merrier.
But despite some early wins, Bakugo failed to live up to his own sky-high expectations. He had the makings of a great hero. If
He's got
only he
anger
would get out of
issues,
his own way
too.
and put the team before
Like, whenever he's
the leader.
angry, he just
Especially when he
rages
was
so
kidnapped by
hard,
the League of
he
Villains,
goes after that
ultimately leading
other
Bakugo
person.
to blame himself
It's
for
like
All
he,
Might's retirement.
it's like he's the
Something
immortal.
needed to change.
So he vented his frustrations in a slugfest with Deku and realized something crucial. That the kind of absolute victory that defined All Might wasn't victory for himself, but victory for everyone.
He was starting to become the prodigy everyone knew he could be. I mean, hell, even while he was unconscious, he kept analyzing the fight he was in and coming up with counters. Somehow,
Bakugo's powerful enough to shatter Todoroki's heaven-piercing ice wall, fast enough to keep up with villains like Shigaraki, who can catch light beams, and tough enough
Yeah,
to
I remember
survive...
that.
Well,
I remember that.
being dead.
Yep.
Yep, you heard us. Bakugo was killed, dead as a doornail. And then a single bead of sweat floating through his
I haven't-
bloodstream detonated and restarted his heart. If
Yeah,
that isn't
this
main
might spoil
character
me,
plot
so
armor,
I
don't know what
I
is.
can't skip.
His
I
stamina
cannot.
is perhaps the craziest
I
thing
forgot
about
I'm
it.
watching
After
this
all,
early.
He is tanking the recoil of all
I
of
gotta
his
keep
explosions.
watching
Even with the
My Hero
overuse of
Academia.
his
I've only got like
blast,
20
literally
episodes
tearing his
left.
body apart, he kept trying to make him stronger, and eventually his quirk awakened.
Essentially, when a quirk evolves to become stronger. Now, by condensing his explosions into smaller and more powerful clusters, Bakugo could enhance all of his techniques.
Like the
Wow.
Howitzer Impact Cluster, a stunning achievement in the field of explosionology, or Kaboom Theory for the layman.
Powerful enough to shatter the side of a mountain, or blow apart Uehai itself. Judging by the school's
Huge
size,
explosion
we can
there.
estimate Bakugo's Howitzer
Damn.
Impact Cluster yielded over 300 kilotons of TNT.
Given Bakugo's
Wow.
whole deal is explosions, it makes sense to science out what a ton of TNT actually is. It's literally the energy contained in 1,000 kilograms of
Yeah, his quirk
trinitrotoluene.
can even.
A chemical compound
He
composed
can even
of
do
hydrogen,
his
nitrogen,
quirk can
oxygen,
do
and carbon.
twice as
That's
the explosion of
recipe for
a regular
kaboom.
dynamite.
Now, imagine a pile of TNT as big as the Empire State Building blowing up all at once. That's Bakugo's Howitzer Impact Cluster.
He'll
And these
he'll cause
explosions
huge
can launch him
explosion.
so
and-
fast, it's like time
You know?
stands still around him.
Like when he covered a huge part of this city in a fraction of a second. Almost 400 times the speed of sound.
Holy.
And that's not all. Now he can detonate his sweat remotely and from all over his
Ew.
body, not just his palms.
With all of this crazy bullshit, Bakugo became one of the strongest heroes on Earth, enough to battle and defeat All Might's lifelong arch nemesis, All for One. Yeah, that's right, the main villain, who's the protagonist now, Deku.
Bakugo literally and figuratively surpassed his childhood idol and proved his mettle as a hero.
Number 5 on the rankings and rising. Not bad, Kachan.
But more important than proving it to his friends,
I've only got
All
4
Might, or
episodes
even
left
to
in season
Deku,
7, so
he
I
proved
gotta
it to
watch all of them.
himself.
Yeah, whatever. Take that, losers! Sickest
Damn.
quirk in the world over here! Dynamite! Dynamite! Dynamite!
You mean explosives? All right, we're going on to Reze.
Wiz, what
Oh,
happened to
plush.
you? You look funny and squishy.
I'm over here, Boomstick.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
heard
Deku
about their
plushie from
YouTubes.
YouTube's, and it's
Yeah.
available to order right.
Oh, let the
My
one
my
that
dad
made
doesn't
me
want me
year
to
ago.
order a
You
U2.
got jealous, didn't you?
What?
I'm trying to save
No,
money, by the
mine's
way.
way
So get your
cuter.
money,
Look
get
at
your
it.
money,
And
Death
you
Battle.
can get one by clicking the link.
Ah, they forgot to color one of your arms.
Boomstick, I have a metal arm. I always have. Oh, and if you order it, there's a chance you might get a special version with a gold arm.
That's
Go.
actually
That's
kind of awesome.
Mela
You
chance.
definitely want
No,
one.
thank you.
Oh, fine. Yeah, I do, okay? Shut up about it.
Click the link below to order one for yourself. It's only available for a limited time, and after that, it will never be available again. So don't miss out.
Just get your money, okay?
Death. War.
Ah, okay, here's Reze.
Conquest. Humanity has been plagued by all manner of ills since they first crawled out of the primordial ooze.
Ugh.
In the world of Chainsaw Man, there is nothing to fear.
It would
but
suck if I'm in
fear
this
itself.
universe.
Because fear itself is real.
Or
and they're
yeah,
called devils.
I don't know what's the worst
Devils
universe in
from
anime
hell.
to live in.
These monstrous beings are the living embodiments of humanity's worst nightmares, and their power is directly proportional to that fear.
So the chicken devil might be so weak you can keep
Chicken,
him as a class pet. Like,
okay.
you know, a chicken. But what about
the
the bat
frick?
devil? Or the ghost devil? Or the devil embodying man's fears?
It's
of
been a
one
while
of the
since I've watched
greatest
Chainsaw Man,
weapons
this
it's ever
series. I've
created,
only
the
remembered a lot in the
bomb devil.
movie.
Little is known about the origins of the Bomb Devil's current host, Reze.
Yeah.
If that even is her real name.
She might look cute and kawaii, but she's
She is.
actually a Soviet assassin trained from birth to be one of the deadliest
Wait,
killers
she's
on
half
the
Russian?
planet. Basically a Black Widow. A cold and lonely existence for anyone,
Okay.
but quadruply so in a world as effed up as this.
But all Reze wanted was a safe, normal, quiet life. As much a fable to her as Aesop's country mouse.
Too bad! You are now a walking, talking explosive. Have fun.
At some point, the girl known as Reze was implanted with a fragment of the Bomb Devil and became a hybrid.
I never watched
a
the
human possessing a devil's
English dub
powers
version of
without
the movie. I
sacrificing
only
their
watched
humanity,
sub.
transforming their body into
Yeah, I only
a
watched the
living
sub
weapon.
version.
As a hybrid, Reze's strength and speed are way crazier than a normal human's.
Yeah.
And with her martial arts training, she's a force to be reckoned with up close. Also, Wiz, check out the bomb for a head.
Someone like Reze would eat you
Crazy.
alive, literally. Should devils like Reze take any damage whatsoever, they can heal by consuming blood.
And that lets
She'll
hybrids
murder
survive some
you,
pretty
man.
insane stuff, like having their limbs torn off, getting bisected clean in half, or being roasted alive. Just slurp some blood and they're good as new.
Especially useful considering the Bomb Devil's primary ability is literally blowing herself up. Reze can emit explosions from any surface of her body, even tearing off limbs and turning them into bombs that she can detonate at will.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's hardcore.
used her
she can use
head
these
as a
blasts to
bomb.
jet through the sky at hypersonic speeds, maneuver and redirect herself in midair, and enhance the strength and speed of her blows.
Or Reze can send sparks that can ignite the atmosphere in explosions that tear apart entire cities. Making herself stronger, the more fear her wanton destruction creates.
That's a little
As long
bigger
as the
than
area around her is
Bakugo's
dry enough to
explosives.
maintain ignition, Reze can create as many explosions as she wants, non-stop.
She
In a
can even turn
second,
her own
yeah.
body into different types of real-world bombs to massively enhance their power.
Like transforming her leg into a torpedo or her apron into dynamite. Every single inch of Reze is a living weapon.
Any of her
Made
body.
feared across the devil world as one of their mightiest warriors, and the perfect choice to assassinate Japan's newly acquired devil hybrid, Chainsaw Man.
You see, you might not think chainsaws are all that scary, at least not compared to bombs, but the chainsaw devil is
Chainsaws
special.
are deadly.
Any devil the Chainsaw Devil consumes becomes deleted from reality, retroactively erased from humanity's collective consciousness.
And here I thought chainsaws were for boring stuff like trees or Texas Massacre.
How did
Silly
she even
This
get defeated
ability
by?
makes the Chainsaw Devil the
Makima.
most important being alive and
Oh
invaluable
my
for
gosh!
any
You
global
can bomb,
power to
you
control.
can bomb
Except
Makima
instead
all
of
you
beating
want,
the
but you
fearsome
just decide,
chainsaw
but
legend,
you let her
Reze
kill you.
Denji, a dumb, horny teenage boy just looking for anyone to love.
And for once, Reze
Yeah,
actually
he
hesitated.
I also know
Rather
he
than
never goes to
immediately
school.
kill her target, she got to know him and found they weren't so different. Both were used as tools of the state, as weapons of war rather than people. A kindred spirit in a hostile world, Denji wanted to drink up as much of the excitement of life as he could. The town mouse to her country mouse.
And thankfully, he was super easy for a pretty face to manipulate.
It wouldn't be
Yeah.
the only time.
Reze's nothing if not professional, and she gave Denji one parting gift. To teach him the way devils did battle before he died.
As the embodiment of one of the deadliest weapons known to man, Reze's power is off the charts, capable of creating an explosion more than 400 meters in diameter. That's over 4 football fields long.
To have a blast that size, you'd need to be exploding with over 2 kilotons of TNT.
Is that like
More than comparable
is that
to
bigger than a
nuclear
nuke,
weapons, which is
or what?
really impressive considering Reze is not.
Because I would
susceptible to
invade
nuclear
North
bombs.
Korea
That's
if I was her.
apparently an entirely separate thing.
Despite her bombs being technically conventional, They're just that strong.
Likely comparable to other powerful devils like the Gun Devil, who could travel across the world and kill millions of people in 5 minutes.
That'd be over 500
the
times the
frick?
speed of sound.
Oh.
She's even stronger than the
I'll be the
Typhoon
first one to
Devil,
go after
a
her,
sentient,
after him.
city-spanning storm.
That
The
gun devil.
literal coughing baby to her hydrogen bomb.
Unfortunately for Reze, Denji took her lessons to heart and proved he was more than a fitting host for the Chainsaw Devil.
He whooped her ass, but spared her life, just in case her
Yeah.
seduction wasn't a total act after all.
But it wasn't meant to be. Whether Reze chose the safe life of the country mouse or the exciting life of the town mouse, there are hungry cats everywhere.
Oh, Makima, what I would give to find someone to kill you.
Reze's dreams of freedom were never realized. She simply changed hands from one cold, unfeeling entity to another. And this time, there was no escape.
She was gonna go back
was
for
a weapon,
Denji,
a
but
symbol of man's bottomless
Makima
capacity for
killed her.
malice and self-destruction.
A living bomb.
done. She is done. I don't know when
Battle's
season
about to
2 will
start,
come
and
out.
I hope you've got something good to hear these kabooms with, like our sponsor, Raycon.
That's right, Boomstick. I've
Alright.
been using Raycon for
Yeah.
many years now, and they've got everything I need in good earbuds.
And with Mother's Day coming up, this is the kind of gift
Oh,
she'll
yeah.
actually use.
Such as
Next
Raycon's
month.
Essential Open Earbuds. They're open ear so she can listen to music or podcasts while doing other things.
Like going for a morning walk, running errands, or driving her rocket-powered dune buggy. You know, mom stuff.
The sound stays clear and balanced without feeling closed off from your surroundings, which is such a win-win.
But if that's not enough for you, Raycon's got a bunch of other cool stuff for sale, so I'm sure you'll find something for her. Or for you.
Celebrate the moms in your life. Go to buyraycon.com/deathbattleopen to get 15% off the Essential Open Earbuds.
Thanks for sponsoring Death Battle, Raycon. We wouldn't be able to have these amazing animations without you.
Go to buyraycon.com/deathbattleopen to get 15% off the Essential Open Earbuds. All right, the combatants are set,
All right.
and we've run the
My
dead
hopes
through
are
all
on Reze.
possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Let's see. Is this Japan? Okay, maybe it is. Did they only use the pixel animation for the anime? For whenever they do this type of anime death battles? Oh no, wait, no, nah. They actually did. They actually did use 2D animation
How would I
last
tell
time.
them that if I was already dead? Wow, you're quick.
Shut up and die!
She's trying to act cute on him. Jump! Guns don't work on her. See? Guns don't work on her.
Oh, damn!
She can still kill you.
Oh, damn!
You're damn. Without a head, she still kicked your ass. Oh yeah, blow the whole goddamn place off.
Oh, it's
That's not gonna kill her.
people!
Save me, Dynamite!
Let go of me!
Damn. Oh. Can't forget that. Damn, okay.
Leave them out of this!
Beat. Get his neck there. Bakugo, you're losing.
For what it's worth, Dynamite, your blood was delicious.
Oh, revive?
You bit off a bit more than you could chew! My blood isn't the only thing you drank! It's my sweat you should worry about, dumbass!
Your sweat?
I'm aiming for absolute victory! Howitzer! Impact! Cluster!
Oh! Oh my god. Oh, that finished her? Oh, what? She's dead?
That. Not enough for a coffin.
Oh my gosh.
KO!
No!
Oh, Denji, we're so sorry to hear about your girlfriend.
I have my
who
hopes
passed
on
away.
Reze
She gets
winning
my
this
big
death
moves.
battle.
Boom! Boom!
Please just shut up. On the surface, these two seemed evenly matched. So let's break this fight down into 3 categories: their speed, their stamina, and their firepower.
First up, let's talk speed.
Both Bakugo and Reze could rocket through the sky at hypersonic speeds and maneuver and redirect themselves on a dime in the middle of fights. To the casual observer, at least, they seem to be on par with each other.
So we have to look at the people they've fought to compare.
Reze has battled Chainsaw Man, who could match and defeat someone using the Gun Devil's power.
The same gun devil that could literally fly around the world, killing millions of people at over 500 times the speed of sound.
Impressive, but compare that to Bakugo fighting Shigaraki, who could react fast enough to catch light beams with his bare hands.
That's over 1,000 times faster. And that was before Bakugo's quirk awakening that made him even faster than that.
With reaction speed of that caliber, there's little chance Reze could ever get the drop on Bakugo, and would likely be forced to play catch-up in a duel. Speed goes to Bakugo.
However, speed doesn't matter if one couldn't truly hurt the other. A big part of this fight is their stamina.
Bakugo's durability is mind-boggling. He's survived being impaled through the torso and has even brought
know
himself back to life.
But, unlike Reze, his stamina does
I'm not sure
eventually
if
hit
that's
a limit. Every
around season
explosion he
7,
makes
but I know
whittles
that
him
part
down
is.
just a
I
little
know
bit
this
more,
part. I know
and
that part
uses
is
up
from
more and
season
more of
7.
his sweat. Without a break, he can
Oh, I had a
eventually
feeling.
run out.
I did not mean to
Reze
say I
can
know.
effectively
I meant to say
create bombs without
I
respite
think.
and from a distance.
Unlike Bakugo, who usually likes to get up close and personal.
Furthermore, her devil hybrid physiology gives her an actual regenerative healing factor, allowing her to shrug off the same kind of mortal blows that would eventually kill Bakugo, main character plot armor or not.
If this ever became a war of attrition, Reze had it
Bakugo
in the
just
bag.
died for a second and
Stamina
just
goes to
came back.
Reze.
However,
Yeah.
it's unlikely it would ever get to that point. The biggest factor in this fight was always going to be their raw firepower.
Explosions! First, we gotta compare their 2 biggest blasts. Reze's nuclear-like bomb against
Bakugo.
Denji versus
Nah, man,
Bakugo's
tell me.
howitzer impact cluster.
And the difference is obvious. Based on calculating their sizes, Bakugo's 300 kiloton explosion was over 100 times more powerful than Reze's 2 kiloton blast.
Remember the typhoon?
I didn't even pay attention to that
Or
part.
not, to create a storm big enough to cover Tokyo's over 2,000 square kilometers, he'd have to be generating more than 400 kilotons of TNT.
Greater than Bakugo, right?
Bakugo can
But
end the whole world
that's not
like
all.
that, huh?
Again, Bakugo's howitzer impact once shattered the size of this big-ass mountain. And
Yeah.
despite being earlier on in the series, it was ginormous. Almost 3 kilometers in radius.
Or just over 2 megatons of TNT. 5 times more powerful than the Typhoon Devil, and way beyond anything we've seen Reze do.
And this was Bakugo
Yeah.
before reaching his full power in his fight against All for One. Bakugo takes the final edge in explosions.
And remember, Bakugo withstands the recoil of all his blasts. So even though Reze
When did
had greater
Deku use his
stamina,
explosive
Bakugo was more than
gauntlets?
tough enough to hang on and get his kill shot.
I never
especially with his
seen that.
superior Speed.
And devil healing factors can be overtaxed with enough damage. Hell, she needed to drink blood a couple times against Denji just to keep fighting.
Against someone as fast and powerful as Bakugo, she would not get the chance to heal consistently, or perhaps at all.
She
And
needed
what
blood,
happens
of
when
course.
devils die? They Bakugo to hell.
The winner is Katsuki Bakugo.
Bombshell, hero, great explosion, murder, god, dynamite. Next time on Death.
All right, what's next? Who's gonna be the next one? Gru? Megamind? Megamind? Is it Gru versus Megamind?
Subscribe and join
Okay.
as a member to see more Death Battle. And don't
Illuminations
forget to order your
versus-
very own Whiz Plush.
I never watched Megamind, so I don't know. Alright, so that was Bakugo versus Reze. I gotta say, this is a really good death battle. I was honestly hoping that Reze would honestly beaten Bakugo, but of course when they analyzed it, I wasn't paying attention to it a lot. I was only focusing on like, okay, cool stuff, you know. But yeah, of course Reze won. So yeah, congrats to Bakugo. So yeah. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video here, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
little